Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for everyone who has watched so far and watched this journey with me. Hi, my name is Aretha. I'm a filmmaker, I'm a content creator. I am Indigenous. I am a member of the Quechua First Nation. I'm Cree or Ininu or Ilulu. And we're gonna watch episode 7. If my understanding is correct, I believe this is the final episode, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't. And I have been watching other interviews as well with the actual actors as well. And one of the things that I noticed is that oh my god, like their chemistry together, even off screen, is like really cool. And you know what? I think that's why I like the actor who plays Louis so much as well too, because like when he said, I'm an overthinker, you know, I suffer from depression and anxiety, I was like, yo, me too. I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything. I think that's why even when I watch shows, I'm like, I'm always analyzing things all the time. So, and I'm really loving Interview with the Vampire, and I'm so excited to know that season 2 has been greenlit, and there will be a season 2. So, okay, enough of my rambling. Let's get on.
Let's start the Leon Core. 179 years in the Savage Gardens.
179. Okay.
148 years the Blood Drinker. The bringer of death.
Another approaches.
Ooh.
I'm an admirer. I've come seeking help.
Well, you came to the wrong house.
They say that Satan lives in this house, but I say different. I say angels.
Sounds sick.
Angels live at 1132.
He sounds sick, like he's like.
Does anyone know you came here?
No, no one. I swear, I live alone, over on Ursuline. I'm your neighbor.
We'll send St. Peter our regards.
Dear sirs and madam,
Cancer of the blood.
what is your secret? Can it
Can
be,
it be
shared?
shared?
I have the means to pay you. I'm dying. The medications aren't taken.
Enough!
Oh,
We have
he
to
didn't
leave
like
this
the blood of the
place.
cancer, I guess.
We have to leave New Orleans. Clean up the mess and comes a coffin. We have plans to make.
You already have a plan, don't you?
I have a plan, and it's gonna take both of us.
Maybe start by telling me the plan.
You share a coffin with him.
I don't talk in my sleep.
You share a heart with him.
I can cut it off.
No, Louis, you can't. Spend an hour alone with him, and you're breathing in sync together. The plan only works if he's distracted.
I can pretend. I used to see this woman, Lily, just to keep appearances.
He'll know. It'll only work if you give in. Give him all your heart, and I'll do the rest.
I can't do that. I'll lose myself in him.
Leave a little shelf inside there for me. I'll jump back in and pull you out before I kill him. Can you do that for us, Louis? Louis,
Yeah, I can do it.
He can't do it. I don't think he can do it.
What about Greece? Cradle of Western civilization.
Sun worshippers, hot springs. Those who must be kept.
What was that?
Those who must be kept.
If I know Italians, they'll be in Santorini with their guns out by the end of the year. No, we must
Those who
follow
must be
the
kept.
geese to Buenos Aires.
back. Always back to back. They don't know. They're the fountain.
An
Ooh.
amusing but needful idea.
I like this scene
Yes, you're right.
because not only
There's
are they
just-
trying to play each other, but they literally playing with each other.
is me and your two-tone daddies, circa 1910. And can you tell me, little girl, what's wrong with this picture?
You didn't have that funny X on your face back then.
Him?
We know you're on the committee.
The
He's
committee
like, before I
arrives
leave,
as
you're
a
the first
secret
person
and
I kill
sacred
tonight.
group of citizens.
We'll go without the blood for 3 nights preceding the ball.
At the ball, Ruby and I will be
I mean,
following you
if you're
around.
going to try to get someone to do
Maybe
something,
pluck
the
1 or
best
2 for
way to do it
ourselves.
is you have to make it seem
We'll
like
ask
it's
them if
their
they
idea.
want to be young forever.
And if they say yes, we'll pin them with one of these.
Manipulation 101.
We'll invite them to our home. We will lock the doors, shutter the windows, and
And let the flesh instruct the mind.
The Vampire King.
And here comes the crew of brides. Hail to the realm of brides.
Is that a baby? Ah! Oh my god! I was like, that thing's fake.
The ball that followed was an assault of the senses, an extravagant waste of money.
I've always wanted
While
to
the
go to
Scots'
a
poor
masquerade
taste on
ball.
the float drove away most every member of the Raj Committee.
Have been missed in the lower garden, Mr. Leonco. We heard you'd been ill all these years.
Pardon me, madame. Is there a history between us?
The Women's Opera Society. Britannia
Oh.
Street? Well, it has been over a decade.
Of course, yes.
You don't appear ill.
Rumors. Envy.
Rumors.
Now,
envy.
which one of you did I pull under the stairs during that dull lecture on Don Giovanni?
That would be me. And that was my late husband giving the lecture.
Ooh.
And did he talk himself to death?
Your Majesty, I'd like to introduce you to the McPhail brothers, Matthew and his brother Mark.
And where are Luke and John?
Uh-huh.
Is there rosemary in your garden?
Yeah. Just below the porch. Our mother planted a whole bushel this past summer.
Did she?
Oh.
The king finds himself suddenly famished.
Something was off.
You miserable dogs.
What about a dog?
What dog?
You just said something about a dog.
I said no such thing.
There's another one.
You're just hungry, Louis.
You heard what I said just now, didn't you? It's the dome. The architect that built this place made the U.S. Capitol. He made it so you could hear the sniping and whatnot across the way.
I love how
Calls
this
it a
person put the
whispering
least
gallery.
amount into their costume
Of course.
as possible.
How
with
you
this
heard
mask.
me over the band? Got to be one of those tricks that you and your fag, pederast, satanic trio got in your pocket. The hell of a party!
Do you know the secret to immortality?
Never get married.
Never get married.
It's a good joke. But now that you have your boat, don't you want more?
Wait, who's that?
The king's hair has betrayed the king.
Was that a witticism from the Duke of Gloom himself?
Hunger's got me lightheaded. Boutonnieres have all been given out. Ready when you are.
Wow. The hurts? He's trying to bury his soul to you, and you're like, the plan's ready. Let's move on.
A last dance before the feast.
I think he knows
Not like
something's
that.
up because there's like this barrier
I
that's
like that very
there.
much.
He's really
So
know?
much would be written about
giving
that
himself, but
grim
not
night
really.
in New Orleans, but not a single mention of our last hour at Latrobe's. I was his, and he was mine.
not the gasp in the background. Oh,
We shouldn't do this.
Too late. I've done it already.
When? Who?
oh
Just now,
no!
one of the twins. He'll be dead on his feet in an hour. Wake up!
In the 3rd arrondissement of Paris, on the rue de Montmorency, there lived
Wait, are all the
a
coffins the
silver
same
fox
now? Now he's like,
who
no
found
more
in an
individuality.
otherwise regretful
Everybody's
but
gonna be in these coffins.
private
Reminds me of
life,
Sister
a
Wives.
20-page manuscript written in a text. He
Oh my
could
God.
not
I used to
decipher.
do a reaction show to that. I've been
So he
watching that from the
traveled to
beginning.
Spain to have it.
We're all pretty drunk here, Lestat.
The bookseller dedicated the rest of his life to reproducing the alchemy within that book, and one in particular sits before you all now. The elixir of life.
Oh,
I drank it as a young man. And I recently passed its powers to my friends here.
Claudia. Born 1903. I drank the water in 1917. I'm 36 years old.
Louis de Poindulac,
Okay.
born in 1878. I drank of the water in 1910. I'm 61 years old now.
Le
Thank
Stark
you.
de Yoncourt, born 1760. I drank the waters in 1794. 180 years old. This coming November.
Give me that ladle.
nothing! Nothing!
The bucket's got a hole in it. It's empty.
Not for a long time.
Wait, wait. Where's that one guy? Where's that one guy? Ah. Oh my God! Oh my God! I thought they locked the door! Okay. The chief of police? Where's that guy? Did they already kill? Oh my God. They have to save that for last, right? Oh my God. The other side? There's the twins. Wait, the other guy was there, right? Did they already kill him? I'm confused.
Please don't do this.
They're twins.
No! No! Oh dear. You broke up the pair.
I know you wanted them both, but Louis couldn't resist.
I'm sorry, my love. I saved one of them for you.
Did you? How generous of you.
Wait, who's that? Ah! Oh my gosh.
Rosemary.
I'm like, is he gonna do it? Is he not gonna do it?
And something else.
Is he caught on?
What is it?
He's smelling it like it's wine, like
I think it's the gin.
notes of rosemary
I
and
wasn't talking
something
to you.
else.
Laudanum.
Oh.
Arsenic.
Is this Antoinette? Oh my god.
She was at the ball tonight. Like one of those girls on the telephone switchboard. Eavesdropping in on things that she shouldn't.
Too late. I've done it already. When?
Who?
Just now. One of the twins. He'll be dead on his feet in an hour.
No!
She should never have been made, Louis. Look what you did to us. She's corrupted everything. Antoinette will be much more agreeable to our life together.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what did he do? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lisa. You must think me an idiot. She was at the ball tonight. Not just the ball. Laudanum and arsenic.
You're gonna try to kill him at this party?
There's no trying. I have a plan, and it's gonna take both of us. Train's leaving in an hour. Get off that bench. You should have let that train go, Uncle Les. He who called you him. Always the petty slights with you, Uncle Les.
She knew. Oh my god. Oh, that was him. Okay, I was like, he's for sure dead. Yep. I told you he was gonna die.
Goodbye.
I'm surprised he lived that long. He's useful. That's why.
Louis. 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 Louis.
No. Oh my god.
We are joined by a cord. By a cord that you cannot see, but it is real. It is real.
His walking cane. Oh my god, the one that made him stop. Oh my god, call back. Call back. Call back to a First
I have
episode
loved you.
reference.
With all myself.
Oh no!
I'm happy it was you. You're with me. Oliver.
The blood poured out of him as it might never pour from a human being. All the blood he had filled himself with, he lay now on his back, his eyes staring wildly at the ceiling, the irises dancing from side to side.
Mets-moi dans mon sourcil. Louis, Louis.
Put me in my coffin, Louis, Louis.
His irises rolled to the top of his head. The whites of his eyes went dim. This horror that had been Lestat. I stared helplessly at it. The thing lay still. There was no point in lingering. The house on Rue Royale would soon become the focus of all too many questions.
So what did you do with it?
We wrapped him in a carpet. We threw him in a trunk and left him out with the garbage. We got in our car and drove away, headed straight for the port.
The boat you bought Anders in. A shipload of coffins for cargo.
Plenty of cover for a couple of stowaways. Ready to begin the adventure of our lives.
Well, isn't that neat and tidy?
No.
There was a ship. We did get on it.
Yeah, I read that, the first 50 pages. Not exactly the adventure of our lives feeling I'm feeling.
It was a traumatic escape.
Yeah, but she didn't say that explicitly. I mean, maybe in some of the pages that got torn out. Well, not torn out exactly, more like with a ruler, but there's a feeling that she hated your guts there for a while. Why is that?
I was haunted by my brother's death, by the abandonment of my sister, by the murder of Lestat.
Murder? What murder? It was an act of mercy. You didn't kill Lestat. You spared him out of some fucked up idea you had about love.
Love. I bled him like a pig and waited for the death rattle.
You were shot point blank by an alderman. You were dropped 1,000 feet and survived. You torched Antoinette just to make sure. Where does the trash go, Louis?
Where does the trash go? Where does the trash go?
You take the trash down to the street, and some guys show up in a truck, and they throw it in the back, and then they drive it out to the middle of nowhere, right? No. They take the trash to the dump. And having lived 2 blocks away from the dump just outside of Fishkill, New York, with my first wife, I can state with authority what else you'll find there. Rats. Big fucking rats, the size of Kevin Durant's sneakers. Enough blood in them to bring back the dead, especially one in a trunk with locks on the inside. You knew it, Louis. You had to. The biggest rat eater of them all.
This session is over.
What was that you said about memory? A monster?
Misdirection. This isn't what we're talking about. Let's get back on.
As we age, the sun loses its power over us. What's a mediocre start to a 514-year-old vampire?
Daniel Malloy, I'd like you to meet the vampire Armand. The love of my life.
The vampire Armand? What? Armand? I mean, yes? I mean, yes? Okay. I'm struggling here. I'm like thinking of timelines and I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess. This is so, I'm like, it's so fast. But I forgot this is present day. I mean, we're talking about COVID. Okay. Okay. Vampire Armand, the love of my life. Okay. I'm confused. I'm really trying to get my mind wrapped around this in this moment. Oh, okay. I don't even know where to begin. Oh my God. Okay. Could it? Yes. Okay. Books. If you again, if you read all the whole books, like yes, could be. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, but this is too soon. This is too soon to bring this up. But then I'm like, no, it's not because it's present day and we're talking about COVID and and all that other stuff. So it's present day. So yeah, I guess so. But Armand would be older. 514. Armand was like twice the age of Lestat. Yeah, I guess so. I'm horrible with math anyways. Okay. Sure. Okay. Lestat's still around. Armand's here. Okay. When season 2 come out? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm sorry. um so okay, so I was watching another so I love reading your comments, by the way. If you've been watching this the whole time, I thank you so much. I've been reading the comments. What I'm going to do is I feel like for me there's so much that have happened between now and then that I just like I I need to think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch the whole season. I'm going to write down some notes and then I'm going to do a proper review of the first season. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Aside from these react videos, because this is my raw reaction to what's happening and I'm like, okay, my mind is spinning. I'm not gonna lie. I literally, I'm an overthinker. Listen, like if there is a support group for being overthinkers or somewhere where that we can go up and meet up and like, overthink things, I'm there. Literally. If you spend one time with me or even like anytime, you'll realize how much of an overthinker I am. And I literally am gonna be like just mesmerized by what's just happened. Um, yeah. Well, I think that's it. I believe that's the end of season 1. I'm pretty sure. I believe it was if I read it correctly. Um yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment below. I mean, like, what did you think of the season so far? Again, I will rewatch everything from the beginning. I'm going to write things down, really think about it, and then give you my proper thoughts on it. Um, yeah, I don't know. that was just a lot. And again, I like how they took a twist, because if you read the books, you knew, if you even watched the movie, you knew what was going to happen. And I was like, I don't know. Like, these are two wonderful actors, by the way, because I could tell even from their interactions that it was like, oh, I'm into you. I'm pulling back. I'm into you. I'm pulling back. I'm into you. I'm pulling back. And it was this whole sense of like, Lestat kind of was like playing like that, oh yeah, it's my ego, blah, blah, blah. And I'm doing all these things and I'm being oblivious. But there were times when he would give those looks or those answers that they were like, I know what's happening. You think you're playing me, but you ain't playing nobody. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And